Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between our visitors and the Washington Commanders. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They are on it with Saquon Barkley. He just descended upon quickly and dropped after, looks like a yard gain. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's brought down at the line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives him the first.
A gain of 12.
Hurts yet again. Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And again, here's Hurts. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Hurts throwing again. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Black Knights finish up an excellent opening series. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Black Knights will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Chris! 19,
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. Across the 45 and still going. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Get it! Riggs! 60 Eagles! 60! 18! Pioneer! '60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready!
Daniels on first down. Finds his back. Here's Eric Gray. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Here we go! Go street! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Warrior 70! Go!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pass is caught at the 9. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a design route to him or check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Hurts on first down. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught at the 4. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Black Knights break the tie here in the first. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Black Knights take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Play action now. Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making a 1-point game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We're all knotted up at 14. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got a first to begin the frame. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Now Hurts. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Rig alert. Rig alert. Let's go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 21. Black Knights 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. First down throwing for Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. It is caught left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now they face second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On second down, here's Barkley. Have him gain up about a handful there. And keep Ruvu there for the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that means first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Brought in right side. Escapes a defender. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Offense is set, first and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling down to his left. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Black Knights can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Black Knights tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Ready, check, match. 70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. 60, rig alert, rig alert.
Now Daniels to throw. Gets it through the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get it. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. Connects on the crosser. Running in the red zone. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete out to the right side. This one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves into the 48. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he is in. Touchdown. The Black Knights earn the chance to tie before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Black Knights tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3-and-out.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Panther and left. Go. 8.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. There he goes again. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They send a man in motion. Hurts on 1st down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. And again, here's Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash.
The kick is good.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for 1 more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Street! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. He has room past the 25. Running down the left side. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set, hey! 60 box, 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They go inside give to Pesky Merritt. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set, check. Pat the 60.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set. Hey, smash.
On the counter, Crosby Merritt. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19 Tiger. Hurt. Cup 19.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. They drop him with a big hit. And at least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Third and 4 coming up now.
70 Ranger. Riggs. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He finds Pittman complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action now. Daniels. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Motion the tight end over. Going to the ground again on first. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. They just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Hurts. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, easy, 53, pass. Great. No touch.
They're gonna run with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Lining up on the doorstep, 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Great.
It's Barkley again. And this time he gets in for the Mexico City touchdown. The Black Knights get it back to within 2 possessions. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Black Knights, 39.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go, street. Cowboy 80. Let go.
From the gun, running for Pesky Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense has now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Back up. Get up. Back to 6. 19, 18. Go.
To throw, Daniels. Now quickly to McLaurin. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Pesky Merritt straight ahead. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Reload. Reload. Check.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready? Rip, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
Daniels back to throw. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
A stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. He just kept going backward, trying to find an escape, and that just got tougher and tougher to watch, Brock, as it went.
Such an empty feeling for a quarterback because you're trying to keep the play alive. But let me give some credit to the defense here because it takes swarm.
Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives them a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Black Knights need to score quickly. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Looking now from the gun. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. That's cut at the 4. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They've got to keep moving quick here. The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. And the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. This one's caught. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Black Knights now within 1 score in the 4th. right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5.
Ready, break.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Get up. Hey, smash. Dragon, cowboy 80.
They're going to pass it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Okay,
One
break.
play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Tag. Go street. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Krosky Merritt on 1st down. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 line.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's saying it's another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
60 Bison. Let go.
Design run. Daniels will keep it. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to poses. You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream. Better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah, set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying. Don't ask us why, 'cause if you don't, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle or when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now.
never really die.